This is exactly the reason why I'm dropping every day. Cause oh my goodness, bro. The amount of news is like actually beautiful. You know, it's a good day when both JP and Global are actually doing some exciting things. Let's roll this intro and let's get to it. All right, so yesterday I was talking about some of the very confusing choices the game decided to make, and they have tried, I guess, to rectify these choices. So, first of all, let's talk about Global real quick because I do want to get this out of the way because JP is a lot more exciting. Yeah, Global finally, they gave us some interesting stuff. I think they just confirmed that we are gonna get anniversary on Friday, so we don't have to worry about anything. I hope because like these events are dropping this Friday. I am pretty sure. They dropped like a Saturday Gojo, UG, all this stuff, an event where we can see all the new Annie characters. They dropped like a image, like a video for that. I'm playing it right now, I'm assuming. But that should hopefully confirm that we are actually getting anniversary on the 24th or 23rd. I don't really remember exactly, but I hope this means that we're getting anniversary. I'm still not completely sure. It is global at the end of the day, so we will probably never be sure. But after seeing all this, global is chilling, right? At least that's more global news for me to talk about. But we've got more. I just gotta talk about this. So JP, right? They decided that we're finally gonna get Tower after like almost a year of just nothing. I already know every single sweat in the community. If you're a casual, and you're probably not going to understand this, but every single sweat in the community just got geeked. Every single one of y'all are just so happy right now. So it is called Illusory Tower Diverse, right? One of the mods put out a little statement about how it's not to be confused with regular Illusory Tower, so that is interesting. The requirement is that we have to clear Illusory Tower's 20th floor. If you're not past floor 20, I don't know what you're doing. We can obtain a bunch of other items, but I'm really just focused on the cubes. Like, that's what I want, honestly. And there is Phantom Metals, there is the Jujutsu Crystals, that is really good rewards. It's like regular tower rewards. And after a certain period, the floor will be reset. So what this means, I'm assuming, is this is going to be similar to Limited Tower that we have on Global. Just to remind you, JP does not have Limited Tower. I just want to say that. I just want to put that out there. JP has never had a Limited Tower thing, like where we get it every month. So this is kind of feeling similar to that, except both games are going to have it. But let me keep on going. The floor's enemy may change upon resetting. All rewards can be obtained once again when it resets. And then you can floor skip. They're saying that depending on the progress prior to the reset, you can start at the highest floor after the reset without starting over. Only applied up to floor 11. So I'm just assuming that like if you made it to like the 20th floor, then if you get reset, you just get reset down to floor 11 again. And then you have to just get those resources. And yeah, but if you get like to floor 5 as the image says, then next time you can just start at floor 5 instead of floor 1. But yeah, any floor below it will be set as cleared automatically. So this is huge. Essentially, this is huge. I know y'all can read, okay? But I'm just gonna say it out loud because I need more talking time. You know what I'm saying? But if you got to 420 last time, and things reset, and you're back to floor 11, you clear floor 11 again, you get all the resources from floor 10 down, all of them. This is fantastic. Like. Okay, the only way this will be bad is if the rewards are bad, which I don't see how the rewards are going to be bad. The only way how this is going to be bad is this: either A, the rewards are bad, or B, the event is super hard past like floor 5. If the first 10 floors or the first 11 floors are doable for sweats that aren't like super sweaty, like, okay, like if you're not like your casuals probably won't be able to get past like floor 5 or something, but like if you're like somebody like me that is definitely starting to become a sweat, but I'm very unlucky enough free to play and I'm able to get past floor 10, then this is a good update. But if there's still hard floors that give the best people in the game genuine struggle, that is also a peak update in my eyes. So yeah, this thing also looks cool. I like the red imaging, all that stuff. But yeah, that is gonna be one of the things. Now I do need to talk about one other thing, and so Gakuganji got his kit, and I'm just gonna go through it with you because it's the first time I'm fully looking at it. I do want to see if he's good or not, and then based off of that, we'll talk again. We'll talk again. So first of all, his skill one is giving jujutsu to the doing jujutsu, and he recovers 5 CE if his tuning count is 5 to 10 to 9, and he recovers CE by 10 if it's greater than 10. So tuning count is obviously going to be important. His tuning skill, which only costs 15 CE, deals barely any damage, and it increases the enemy's jujutsu received by 20% for 4 turns, which will be 80% stat debuff, which is kind of just okay. That's not really good. Like Red Inamaki puts up that number. So yeah, Red Inamaki puts up that number at be basically same cost because his is 30 and it gives 40% for 2 turns, but it's both. So I just want to put that into perspective. Now, his skill 3 deals 300% ranged jujutsu. It's, of course, that's also kind of just weak. I'm not going to lie to you. And it increases the enemy's taijutsu and jujutsu damage received. So a stat buff of 30% for 4 turns, equaling, let me think, 120%. That is actually pretty good. I think that might be... I don't remember if that is lower than Megami, but that could possibly be lower than Megami. And if that is lower than Megami, then we will see how this guy kind of just like interacts with the entirety of the game. So, wow, I can't spell. But his ultimate, Kill Me to Confirm It, it is dealing 850% to range jujutsu to the enemy, to all enemies, and it gets over 1500. That's actually kind of good. I think that's good. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that's good. By the way, jjkpp, I am a content creator on there, and they're fantastic because the fact that they already have the character up is crazy to me. So yeah, I'm trying to compare them, this character, Gaku'S that you can see, to Red Megami here, and Red Megami, I think he just straight up just does way more in terms of like how much taijutsu and jujutsu damage received, but debuffs he's putting on the enemy, and probably in terms of the damage. If I compare the damage numbers on his skill 3 or his skill 2, that's what you're using, to Gaku's skill 3, then okay, they're kind of doing around the same amount of damage. Interesting. Now, his ultimate is also lowering jujutsu stat, taijutsu damage, all that stuff. But of course, it doesn't do nearly as much stat debuffing as Red Megami. It's like a baby Red Megami if I'm looking at it. It does reduce all the enemies' ultimate counts. So now, buffed combo ults, that's just regular things. He does get CE on his combo ult. That's really cool. And his auto skill tuning, if self is receiving a debuff at the start of the turn, he reduces the duration of the 2 nerfable debuffs by 1, prioritizing his debuff, and he gets +2 tuning count. So basically, if he gets hit with poison, he can debuff that, and he can make it last 1 turn less, which is huge for floor 76. But I already beat floor 76, so he's kind of useless to me. But his auto skill Melody Amplified is if the tuning count is more than 6 at the start of the turn, increases all enemies taijutsu and jujutsu damage received by 20. What the? Up to 50% when oh my god. Oh my gosh. He's like Momo. So he's gonna have a permanent 50% taijutsu and jujutsu damage received on the enemy just by having tuning count over 6. If you get to 15, you're gonna have that permanently up. So he's gonna be sitting at 180%, which is technically, that's more than Megami until Megami uses his ult. That is insane. Wow, that is insane. And that's permanent. That you cannot. That's like Urame's. That's like Red Momo's. What? All right, bro. And when ultimate is activated, he gets 30% damage to the ally in the last slot. So I guess he just buffs. He just gives his team a damage buff for no reason. And if his ultimate gauge is at max at the start of the turn, He gives a 5% stat debuff and recovers 10 CE to Jujutsu High Official. So, oh my gosh, he's insane. I'm just gonna close off the video right now because Lord, yo, he is insane. I'll see you tomorrow with more news, bro. What am I? Look, yeah, that's crazy.